Beleza, gente. Começou a live. Começou. Não dá pra jogar de bloco. Deixa eu deixar aqui o chat aqui. Em resumo, não deu certo. Só divulgar aqui a minha live aqui. Vamos ver onde o jogo parou, que ele faltou luz ontem, não sei se deu problema. Deu problema. Então, vamos deixar o jogo aqui de novo no história. Vou deixar o som aqui.
What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What?
Bomb.
That's because...
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs at...
It's a part... It makes...
What?
Think of it.
Beleza, não voltou tanto assim, tá tranquilo. Nossa vida.
Finally.
Speaking of balls,
What do you mean?
just a lord? He is even without. I've seen with sheep.
Got it. Watch out for his...
That's all.
Sounds like...
And
Beleza. Vamos nessa.
A common fiend believes she can usurp me? Don't make me laugh!
you can keep your accursed crown.
We're here to overthrow you and free the dance.
Spare me your weeping flame!
Here I come!
Yeah!
You're finished now!
Searing flame! Reload!
You're mine!
Here I go! It's over! Searing
Win!
flame! Reload! I'm out! Let the monster handle this! I'm all
not
sucked
done.
up! Mega ray!
You picked the wrong fight!
Stop trying to resist!
Here I come! It's over!
Yeah!
Take this!
Here I go!
You're mine!
I'm only getting
Stop trying
started
to
off!
resist!
Searing flame! Reload! Here, let me help! First
I
aid!
owe you one! Sever your
Back
hand!
into the fray!
Mirage! Try this! Infernal turret!
Steering flame!
Try harder!
Reload!
Not yet! No escape!
Mega ray!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Here I come!
Steering flame! Reload!
Out of my way!
Here I go! You're
Take
stuck!
this!
Steering flame! Reload!
It's like a brick wall.
But he's wide open when he's in the air. I'll shoot him out of the sky.
Make sure you don't miss.
Back into the fray!
No
Mega
escape!
ray!
No!
Think again!
Poxa, o pessoal parece que...
We did it!
Just give it up, Balsec!
You're finished! Severing
Steering
wind!
flame! Reload!
Mirage!
Back into the fray!
Infernal torrent!
Steering flame! Reload!
No escape! It's on!
Here I go!
Won't beat me!
Steering flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray! Steering flame! Reload! Here's a healing art! I'll bring you back from death's
Dá pra
abyss!
gente PC ainda.
Out of my way!
Resuscitation!
Not
Steering
done yet!
flame!
Now! Take this!
Mega ray!
It's over!
Steering flame! Reload!
You're mine!
Damn
It's
flame!
over!
Here's a healing art!
Here I come!
First
I
aid!
owe you one!
You're fine!
No
Back
escape!
into the fray!
Try harder!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
No escape!
Steering flame! Reload! Mega ray! I'm all sucked up!
Try harder! Shield, it's you and me!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Passar no primeiro estágio.
Running from a slave, Bolsef!
Men, slave! Look what you did!
Without your spirit, or your master core, you're nothing!
Shield, watch out!
I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray! Steering flame!
It's huge!
Don't let it trap you in its flames! Take it! It's over! Back in the fray!
This should do it! monster's getting ready to attack!
I'm out! I'm all
Run!
fucked up!
Take this! You're finished! Win!
Reload!
Out of my way! You wretches
That
won't
fire
beat
monster's
me!
causing us a lot of trouble!
Let me take a crack at it!
Ready?
Here it comes!
Down you go!
You really don't mess around!
Now, while he's down! Severing wing! Burn!
Sight!
Take this!
I'm only getting started!
Out of my way!
Here I go! You're
Wait,
alive!
With this!
Here, let me help!
Any more of this, you'll burn out!
Let the marksman handle it!
Severing wing!
You're in trouble now!
I never miss!
No!
Watch out! We need to stop him!
Here I come! Rising
Flame!
Wyvern!
Reload!
Hurrah!
I'm out!
You're
I'm all
finished!
fucked up!
Here I come! You're
Reload!
finished!
Searing flame!
Win!
Reload! I'm out!
Hurrah!
Watch it!
Here I come! It's over!
Burn, 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 burn! Burn it all to the ground! Die!
Here I come! Stay away from you! You're finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What?
Flames. I see. Flames. My name is Alvin. Where am I? What happened? The rage surging within me, fueling the sword. Where did it come from? This twisted fear that clings to me, holding me in check. The melancholic voice calling out to me. Who am I? Who was I? This is...
Wakey, wakey, sunshine. About time, too.
a week? You mean that whole time I was...
Só uma coisa que é
Out cold? Yeah. Just as well, too. When you blacked out, you were on your way to becoming a pile of ash. Shion's the reason you're still here.
Shion, you healed me?
In case you'd forgotten, we've still got 4 lords to defeat. You dying would have only slowed things down.
What about Balsef's troops?
We've got them on the ropes. While you've been getting your beauty sleep, most of the remaining Renans have either surrendered or fled. You slaying Balsef was the catalyst we've been waiting for. Thanks to you, Calaglia is finally free. You have my gratitude. We couldn't have done it without you.
I just did what anyone would have done.
Iron Man... Forgive me. Alpha. It's good to finally see who I'm speaking to. Half of it, anyway. So, feel like telling us who you used to be?
I wish I could.
Memory's still giving you grief, eh? I see. Still, no sense in beating yourself up. You've remembered your name. The rest will come in time.
So, what happens now?
No, just everything. The realm may be liberated, but we're still destitute. You name it, anything and everything starts from scratch. But enough of that. You've just woken up. You should get a sense of the scale of what you've accomplished. Head over to the Gates of Fire. Take a look at the view. It's a sight too many Danans died only ever seeing in their dreams.
The Gates of Fire.
I'll be your chaperone. Last thing we need is you tripping on a pebble and missing another week.
Remind me to laugh next time.
Vou subir mais rápido. Tá com 254. A gente vai ali na GTP máxima. Aqui. 160 de pH para poder aumentar mais uma vez a pH. Razão aérea, isso é uma coisa da hora. Comprar mais alguma coisa não. Pode ser que eu aqui. Vamos lá. Vamos lá. Genial. Ele tem um lado para comprar, então vamos só. Opa, tem mais uma missão secundária ali. Vamos ali ver o que
I
é.
feel like somebody's watching us. That blazing swords turned out to be even stronger than I expected. With that much sheer power, elemental types are hardly a concern anymore. You can bring practically any foe down to their knees in a flash.
Don't count on me being able to pull off another Gates of Fire. That only happened because I had the help of that spirit vessel monster too.
Still, you did defeat Balsef with it, which means it can also take down the other lords. That's enough for me. Besides, if it was any stronger, your body wouldn't be able to handle it. Have you forgotten what happened after we finished off Balsef?
No. Aren't you scared of having that much power inside of you? Even a little?
Why would I be? Power provides opportunity. You don't expect me to simply throw it away, do you?
No, I get it. It's a good ace to have up our sleeve, that's for sure. I'll make the most of it. Well, as much as I can without becoming charcoal.
Yes! E aí, falou com o Ferreiro?
Nice.
Falei, eu não sabia que ele podia fazer uma arma com partes úteis. Pode sim. Sabendo disso, posso pedir sua ajuda de uma coisinha? Sabe aqueles golems, os viradores de pedra? Aqueles gostos de surgir do chão de repente são corpos. Isso eles mesmos. Pelo que eu soube, eles não acham um material pra arma. Tem um monte deles que causam problemas por aí. Pelo jeito, ele vai precisar deles pra forjar mais algumas armas. Tem como vocês arranjarem 3 fragmentos minerais desse cara aqui? Pode fazer. Quase isso dá pra encontrar as armas. Isso, aquelas coisas que parecem pedras enterradas. Seria ótimo se você pudesse lutar com alguns e coletar fragmento pra mim. Eu vou te dar mais trabalho, mas seria uma ajuda imensa. Deu pra liberar mais arma com isso. O que ele vai fazer agora? Só ver aqui se eu já não tenho.
Yes!
Eu tô procurando. Tá, não tenho. Porque às vezes já tinha enfrentado algum. Tem mais missão por aqui. Beleza, você é Renan. Beleza, você é Renan que quer ajudar a libertar a casalha, certo? E se for? Que loucura, eu sempre vai aparecer. Eu sei que é meio do nada, mas o que você acha que eu vou usar? E como eu vou explicar?
Right.
Bem comum, não é? Não tem nada de estiloso que eu tô prestando mais de. Tem um limite do que dá pra criar com pedaços de plano. Acho que agora que o casalho tá livre, eu devia me livrar desses trapos e vai licenciar. Mas não, claro, por que não? É sobre isso que eu queria falar com você. Eu queria sobre o história pra me destacar e ficar mais. Gostei da atitude. Conheço um cara que vê esses planos assim. Acho que foi decepcionante.
I'm not so sure.
Que tipo de robô você acha que ficaria bem? Se boa ideia já vou deixar descansar. Vou usar.
Right.
Você vai ser só um celular, uma coisa que todo mundo. Tem que usar alguma coisa única ou usada. Só que se destacar. Tem razão. Teria graça ficar igual uma pessoa qualquer. Ok, vou procurar alguma coisa chamada usada. Eu iria adorar se desse sua opinião depois de montar um
Sure.
Claro, por exemplo. Deixa eu ver de moda. Não. Vamos focar primeiro em caçar os bichos. Mas antes vamos entrar aqui daqui. Que a gente vai comprar outra arma que a gente tinha ali.
Looks like
Que
we
é
get to
mais
sleep
forte.
with a roof over our heads.
Vermelho. Carregado. Que é a arma que a gente falou grosseiro. Ela tem um dano maior. 6. Comprei um 4. Vai vender agora e outra espada longa. Só pode fazer vencer agora.
I always love the
Mas
sound of hammers banging away.
Essa arma aqui, então eu vou mudar aqui em trajes, isolar. A espada cega, a espada grosseira e a espada longa dele. Não, o BB não tem como usar a máscara normal. Não queria usar mesmo, só distraído para poder usar. Mas a beleza já viu. Não vou usar ainda no guerreiro. Vou ter que usar. Não. Aqui só tem. Tá. Cerveja aqui, lamburinha. Essa coisa demoníaca aqui. Ataque aéreo só tem miragem até agora. A duplicidade aqui, vou botar aqui no tudo. Tem ressurreição, primeiro socorro, raio morto, vamos ver. Deixa eu falar uma bomba poderosa. Aí o mais controle que a gente usa, ou de água. Vamos botar esse aqui. Só tem toxicidade aqui em aéreo. E como a gente usar as magias aqui como vou comprar um bicho de negócio. Nem tem que ser aí com necessários a esse item. Vamos conversar aqui? Certo, já sei o que eu quero. Agora eu só preciso sair pra procurar.
ceased to fire by now.
Secundário tem 3 fragmentos no coisa.
Okay, off we go.
Gotta break through!
There! Go!
Take this!
Mega
Ah!
Ray!
Demon Fang! Here I come! Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Reload!
We're in good form.
Escolho ainda. Balançita. Só. Tá, vamos ver se a gente acha. Ah, tá aqui. Não, isso aqui é de outra missão, né?
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn, that weak, huh?
I hate camping out.
Eu sou olhando isso, cara, não importa, isso não vai esquecer. Vamos comprar 3. Não vou comprar não. Não precisa. Ferro.
Get lost!
You're finished!
Go! Mega Ray! Searing flame! Reload!
Ah! You picked the wrong fight!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
We're in good form.
Já conseguiu os 3? Não, foi até que rápido. Será que é por causa do que estão dando? Para ele ser maluco?
Everything's going pretty well so far.
Batata nova não tem batata, não vai dar pra fazer. Mas tem bastante maluco no telhado.
That came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised.
É, realmente eu tô trazendo espada.
Let's keep moving.
É isso, é pertinho pra outra gente andar.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Severing wind! You're on!
One more!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Yes!
Não deve. Você trouxe aquele fragmento de pedra. Você trouxe aquele fragmento de pedra que eu tava procurando?
How's this?
Trouxe. Isso aqui, né?
Very nice.
Muito obrigado. Assim como na fragmento de escolha, a gente vai poder criar armas e tools. Eu estou mandando alguma informação, graças a você, e agora a gente tá seguro. É sempre um prazer ajudar. Se precisar de mais alguma coisa, só avisar. Olha, então eu fui grato pela ajuda do seu amigo Renato.
Sure.
Eu não fiz nada, só me arrastou junto com ele para você. Nada, acredito em vocês de qualquer forma. Se vocês precisarem de armas fortes, deixe que eu estar flexível. Qualquer ferreiro que se preze consegue fazer bom proveito desse tipo de material. Enfim, de ensinamento. Tá, conseguiu 700zinho, conseguiu um PH. Eu vou ver ele no ferreiro se ele liberou uma arma.
So,
Essa
different
ele vai
material.
liberar essa arma.
Those produce different weapons, each with their own respective properties.
We should probably move on.
Come to think of it, what's my sword made of? What material would it make sense with? Claws? Fangs?
In one ear and out the other.
Só tem essa aqui meio. Não, o fuzil básico é forte. Fragmentos de pedra. Certo, já sei o que quero, agora eu só preciso. Ah, então acho que é só esperar isso aqui. Então já que é isso. O mapa ele não tá dando rápido liberado. Será que era por causa disso? Você sabia que tinha tanta gente machucada?
Yeah.
Tá bom, show pra ele. Já pode parar de tudo, né? Aconteceu alguma coisa enquanto eu tava apagado? Depois que terminou de te tratar, achou que teve a vontade de ajudar a gente a trabalhar em outros filmes. Eu queria dizer que ela já ajudava o suficiente, mas mais suficiente.
What?
Só achei que se vocês se preparassem rápido ia poder começar a procurar o próximo lote logo. Não foi essa esperada na novidade do meu coração. Tá bem? E seja qual for o motivo, agradecendo a sua ajuda. Valeu. Essa de mapa. Sua viagem. Recompensa por uma gasta PC e dança magia.
Shion, why do you keep people at arm's length? You're always trying to wave it off whenever someone's nice to you. Like with Tosa just now. Why couldn't you just accept her gratitude?
Our interests just happen to overlap. I don't want people thinking I'm doing things to be nice when in reality they benefit both of us. All I care about is that we hurry up and defeat the Lords.
See, that's what I mean. You want to defeat the Lords. I may have been skeptical at first, but now I really believe you meant it. Yet despite that, you still took the time to help out those injured Danans, didn't you?
I did it because it was necessary and I got roped into helping out.
Is that the same reason you helped that kid in Balser's castle? Because it sure didn't look that way to me. You've helped me too. Not just with my injuries, but by being there for me as well. Even though I can't feel pain, the injuries I get from using the blazing sword could probably kill me. That thought alone should be terrifying. But I know you'll always be there by my side, ready to heal me. It's because of you that I can wield the blazing sword.
Don't just close in on me like that! If you get any closer, you're going to set off my thorns, you know.
I was just trying to compliment you.
You were? What now?
Sion, your thorns! It's okay. I'll stop talking about it.
You will?
In any case, I'm just glad that you're the one who ended up with the Master Core. Thank you, Sion, for everything. Now let's go check out those gates of fire.
Really? I swear. You're bad for the heart.
Beleza, pra cá, né?
Okay, off we go. I don't see any soldiers or their pet Zoobles. Just strays roaming around.
They must have split once Balsef kicked the bucket and they had nobody left to obey.
Ah não, acho que é pelo elevador, né?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Uma coisa boa que isso, que o Mushu já fazendo plano.
Out of our
our way!
Demon Fang! I'll take you all on! It's over! Demon Fang!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
This could be useful.
O que eu vou fazer? Eu já derrubei o bicho lá. Operações e deixar no médio. Eu vou ficar tendo normal e fácil. Se estiver tranquilo pra mim no normal, eu vou voltar pra ele, vou ficar nele. Se achar mais difícil, eu vou pro médio. Vou ficar nele. Eu tô sentindo do jogo que ele tem uma vibe meio...
Guess I misread the landing.
Amarelo. Eu peguei o caminho errado. Estranho. Foi uma transição que eu nem pensei que tinha mudado, eu observei os bichos. Só que sistema, conexões, tudo normal.
That monster that appeared from the spirit vessel, and the power inside the blazing sword, they're both born of the same thing. It's all astral energy harvested from the souls of dying Danans.
I suppose so.
And it was the Danans who gave their lives for today. Their power, after all this time, is what finally destroyed Balsif and his wall. By the way, what happened to all the energy that we released?
It's dispersing and spreading across Dana as we speak, finding its way back to where it belongs.
And all the energy the Lennons had harvested? Where does that go? Once sovereigns decided, I mean. I wager they don't give it back, right? What? Can't tell the Danan that? Or about why you want to kill all the lords?
Oh, like you don't have anything to hide? The blazing sword. It's powered by the burning astral energy of the Master Core I possess. So why don't you explain how it manifested into the shape of that beast, Just how did you manage that?
How am I supposed to know? My memory's a complete blank, remember? Fine, be that way. It's not like we ever trusted each other any... She's still not awake?
Not yet. Her injuries aren't serious, but she's severely weakened. It must have been quite a fight.
There's nothing we can give her?
If only. What with the beatings we've taken lately, we're barely getting by on the little provisions we have as it is.
That bad, huh? If there are no supplies here, then... That's it. We need Doc.
Doc? The same Doc that took care of you?
Yeah, he's back from road school. If anyone can help us, it's him.
In that case, would you mind asking for us? I'd go myself, but I'm tied up here for now.
Not a problem. Leave it to me.
Eu só preciso lá procurar. Só pra ter certeza. Guia de campo. Registro de atividades. É realmente só esperar agora. Deixa eu ver também uma introdução aqui. Não, porque realmente só essa. É pra aqui, né? Acho que é a vila. A vila vai reto e vai lá no...
Okay, off we go.
Ou não. Não, ele é errado. Você liberou o Fast Travel agora? Liberou?
It's so quiet. From now on, no one is going to be whipped or killed here ever again. Hey there, Doc.
Who are you?
It's me, Iron Mask. For these days, I go by Alphen. I finally remembered my name.
Alphen? I heard that was the guy who brought down Balsef. Wait, you're telling me you're the liberator of Calaglia? Our own Iron Mask? Of all the people.
I told you, I'm Alpha now. And I didn't overthrow Balsef alone.
Even so, that's no small feat you've accomplished. And you managed to get your face back, too. That woman with you, the Renin?
You know about her?
Only what I've heard from rumors. I wasn't sure.
Doc, she...
Thank you.
You sure you should be saying that to a Renin?
I'm not saying it to any old Renin. I'm saying it to you, young lady.
I only helped because it was in my interests as well.
Of course, I would imagine as much. But that doesn't change the end result. The two of you defeated Balsef, and now all of us are free. That is a fact.
Thanks, Doc.
I should be the one thanking you. I'll never be able to repay what you two have done. Anyway, I'm guessing you didn't come here.
Right. We need you. We found a girl who's collapsed from exhaustion. And she needs medicine.
If she's that weak, she may need a nutritional boost. Oh. Have you tried searching Kirtgard?
No. We passed it on.
With all the Renin soldiers gone, that place should be empty now. If we're lucky, maybe they left something you can use.
Good idea. We'll... mistaken, that's located off to the side of the railroad tracks.
Wherever it is, just make it quick.
Se não, fast travel poder deixar ela mais dinâmica.
You look happy.
Do I? I guess I am. Getting thanked for everything by someone I actually know? It made it really hit home that we made a difference.
That guy's a strange one, though.
Doc? I don't think he's that odd.
He is, though. He thanked me, a Renan, for helping, despite everything my people have put him through over the years. He's free now. He doesn't have to...
He's not acting. He means it. And like he said before, he was thanking you as an...
That's what makes it so strange.
Would you have preferred he yelled and threw...
I'm not saying that. It's just hard for me to understand. We've reached our destination.
Aí tem, né?
Scuttering through! Demon Fang!
I'm only getting started.
Here I come!
Here I go. I'm only getting started. Where are you going?
driving me mad!
Show.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Eu tô no caminho pra passar por aqui.
Scuttering through! Demon Fang!
I'm only getting started.
It's over! Demon Fang!
It's over. Insects can stay on the ground.
Here I come!
Barely a blip on our radar.
No choice! Demon Fang!
Mega Ray. By the power of
Demon
water.
Fang! Take this! Demon Fang!
There. It's
You're
over.
finished! You picked
By the power of water.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Agora que eu vejo da programa de habilidade. Habilidade, ataque não ataque aéreo. Então teste. Então eu vou botar o duplo para essa habilidade. Nossa habilidade aqui vai ser boa. Também pode deixar dar uma guardadinha aqui. Vamos precisar aqui. Não, pode ser aquilo ali que tá brigando bastante.
Out of our way.
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Demon Flame. Reload.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Pimenta. Olha o guia de campo das atividades.
wonder what that girl's deal is. Never imagined anyone would ever come from outside the walls of Calaglia.
It's really not that big of a deal.
Maybe it sounds normal to you, but I've been behind those walls for as long as I can remember. Of course I knew there was more out there. But it sure didn't feel like it when unscalable walls are trapping you in.
I hate to burst your bubble, but the rest of Dana isn't much better. The world's full of lords who are just as bad as Balsef.
I know. That girl must have had her reasons for coming over to our territory. Even so, it's nice to see there really is life beyond the walls of Calaglia. It might not mean much to you. That's reason enough for me to be happy.
Get lost!
Move it!
Steering flame!
Demon Fang!
Steering flame!
Take this!
Reload!
It's over!
Any injuries?
Aqui. Smoke. Novas agent scouts, né? Esses aqui. Modificar. Esse brilho aqui. Pra saber aonde que fica. Aqui.
Think this is it?
How would I know?
It matches the description we were given, at least. No use standing around here hemming and hawing. Let's take it back and see.
I hope you're right. There's no way I'm coming all the way back here.
Just to be safe, I think before we head back to Roosevelt, we should maybe have Doc double check this is the right stuff.
All right, but let's make it quick.
Aqui.
An opponent like this should be easy. Move it!
Steering flame! Reload!
Demon Fang!
Steering flame!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
Reload!
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Gotta break through. Take this!
Go!
Take this! Demon Fang! You're
Steering
finished!
flame! Reload!
You're finished!
Back
Demon
into the
Fang!
fray! Gemini!
We're in good form!
Essa área que a gente passou, vamos dar uma desenhada aqui. Fazer um show pra essa área.
Looks like this place opens out into the ocean.
The water's so much cleaner than what's on the surface. I even see fish swimming around.
Yeah. Boy, do they look delicious. Never mind.
find anything useful?
We think this might work, but we wanted you to take...
Let's see. Ah, this stuff. Yes, this'll work. I'd hurry over and give it to the girl right away.
Right, then we'll do that now.
Say, Iron Mask. No, sorry. It's Alpha now, right? Are you and that young woman planning to stick together moving forward?
Yeah, I think so.
I see. You know, I think things just might be starting to change.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure of that myself, but I feel like after being stalled for a long time, I imagine people are going to have things to say about the two of you. But you simply keep doing what you feel is right. If you ever get tired and need to rest, feel free to come back here. Until then, take care of yourself.
Thanks, Doc. Okay, off we go.
Let's dispose of the trash.
One more! Take this!
Mega Ray!
Come and face me! Take this!
There!
It's over!
I'm only getting
Severing
started!
wing! This one's all mine! You're mine!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Is this what you asked for?
Perfect. That'll do nicely. I had a feeling you'd come through for us. With this, the little one should be right as rain in no time.
I can't believe it. Not often we get visitors from Cislodia around here.
Cislodia?
Calaglia's neighbor. One of the 5 realms. What with that wall in the way, I guess it's not surprising. But I've never actually met someone from the outside world before.
Up till now, the only time the gates ever opened was to let Renan convoy units in and out.
No one ever thought to stow away and hitch a ride out?
This place might be a living hell, but when next door is a living hell too, you start thinking it doesn't matter much one way or the other.
So you're Rinwell. You were the Cislodian resistance known as the Silver Swords. Your organization sent a group of you to establish contact, but you're the only one who made it through. That sound about right?
Lately, our people's oppression has become more and more severe. When we heard rumors that you had staged a successful rebellion in Calaglia, we hoped that maybe you could help us.
News sure gets around quickly, huh?
If you ask me, it's awfully convenient she just happened to show up now. Certainly raises a lot of red flags.
Please, I swear it's true! My people are dying! I risked my life trying to get here so I could find help.
It's okay. You did well. We'll take it from here.
Hold on, Zephyr. You're not really thinking...
We'll join her. Alphen, start getting ready. I let you use the blazing sword, and we worked together to overthrow the lords. That was the deal, remember?
Wait, is that a Renan? What is this?
Take it easy. It's complicated, but she's on our side. She helped to find some medicines.
She did? But no, she's a... I can't believe it.
The Renans from other realms could attack at any time.
That's for you all to worry about. I've got bigger fish to fry.
That sword of Alphen's is our best weapon. We can't just go lending him to other lands.
Even if you keep him here, the blade's as good as useless without me on board.
And what makes you think I can persuade you, Bright Eyes?
What makes you think you can? Last I checked, you couldn't even touch me.
Enough! Alfred, what do you want to do?
I know all too well the hardships the slaves of this realm had to endure. That's why I took up the sword. To help them. If Danans are being oppressed in other realms, then I have to help them too.
Nath has a point. We can't discount the possibility of further attacks, but now our struggle has grown. It's become much larger than just liberating the people of Calaglia.
We can't be in two places at once, Zephyr.
True, which means we're limited in our options. We play this the same way we did with Balsef.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and me both, but it's too late for regrets.
Jeez, really? You don't say.
So, you're really going, huh? Just the four of you?
Afraid so. Look after the place while we're away.
Always the smooth talker. We'll do what we can to hold down the fort.
We've got the Renans to keep us busy.
Good luck. Just remember.
Yeah, don't go killing anyone without good reason, I get it. I'm not about to repeat what they did.
Let's move, people.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Danan?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us. But we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. There's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? No? Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, it's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave. That's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alpha. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free If all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen. I'll take you all on! You're mine! Don't go charging off like that! Demon Fang!
Demon Flame!
Take this!
Reload!
Crush!
I'm out of ammo!
Guess we gotta roll with it! See you! Escape!
Demon Flame! Reload!
Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
By the power!
Everything's coming up, Zephyr!
What's that over there? Some kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balsef.
Right, that makes sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Foi pra onde a gente saiu, certo? Deixa eu voltar, vai pra aqui. Vai ter um marcadorzinho e uma fogueira.
Ringwell, right? It's nice to meet you. Does that little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hoodle, and he's a baby owl. And he's the only friend I have.
Normally I don't pick on them. Demon Fang! You're surrounded! Stay calm! Demon Fang!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding.
Escape! Pathetic!
Let's dispose of the trash.
You pick him! Great! On to the next! Roger that! Show me what you can do, kiddo!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
We're in good form!
What's got you so worked up, Hoodle? Is that?
Watch out! They know we're here.
Flying Zugals, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Shion!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it? Knock a flying enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You're mine!
Take it! Do it!
One final push! Right! Give them all we got!
What was it those Zugals were attacking just now? Is that...
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zugals. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Ringwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hoodle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh! You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hoodle?
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep 'em coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it. I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
Want to take a break?
Acampar? O que você queria fazer?
What are you staring for?
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap, parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about?
Sim. Não pode fazer batata com vapor, é mingau com horror. Defesa, defesa mental. Vou cozinhar.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself. All right, guys. Ready to go?
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
I take it we're heading through here, then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising.
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But...
Let's go.
is this place anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon designs.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danons will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
I'll take you all! Demon Fang! Here I come! It's over! Look, try harder! What's wrong? Nothing. Demon Fang! Stay away from its toxins! Here I come! It's over! Win! You're on! Try this!
Here's a big
I'm on it!
You are to heal me.
To stop you dying?
Do it!
Here I come!
I'm ready!
Strike!
Damn it! Never miss!
I still got a ways to go.
Núcleo estranho. Tem nada aqui mais.
Normally I don't pick up a weak. Burn in hell! Take this! See it's over! Tell it! Severing wind! Take aim and blast it out! Shion! You're mine! The flame of freedom! Must not... This should do it! You're mine! It's over! Demon Fang! Here I come! You're finished!
I can't! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein. Something you wanted to say?
Will you...
Do it!
Never imagined there were Zugals out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zugals don't come from nature. Who knows what else is lurking out there?
Guess we have to be prepared for anything.
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Oodle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said, you never know when Snake Eyes are watching you.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So, Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Danons spying on each other, too. Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Of course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Esse caminho que Ah, é por esse caminho mesmo.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Take this! It's over! You're mine!
Don't go charging off like that!
This one's gonna be tough! Right!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that way.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Here I come!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Achando a bomba. Que a gente vai ser avançado. Trouxe um item pra ser curativo.
I can feel my precision improving.
Chanta level 10 também.
What a rat!
E ele acabou de voltar pro caminho que ele tinha.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more fun.
Cut them apart so your heart can
I'm sure I could put this to use.
Pedaço de ferro que ela para poder construir a arma que ela pressiona, né? Então, não era pela pedra.
Normally I don't pick on those big. You're finished!
coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Severing wind! You're on! Try this! Infernal Coin! It's over!
Where are you going?
You're mine! Tally's over! Take this! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady.
Something you want? Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I have a bad feeling about this.
There! One more! Won't save you from me!
Got flyers.
I've got this!
All yours.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say?
Demon Fang!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
You're surrounded! Just stay calm! Demon Fang! See ya!
what's wrong?
Nothing! Focus on the fight! Demon Fang!
If it's in the sky, come on! I never miss!
Demon Fang! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say?
I owe you one.
How's this? Pathetic!
Ceia.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's over!
What's wrong?
Nothing! Focus on the fight! Severing wind! It's over! What are you doing? Demon
I'm
Fang!
only getting started!
You're finished!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say? Barely a blip on our radar.
Guess I misread the landing.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle.
We don't have much choice. You're mine! It's over!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Damn it!
See ya! It's not going to plan. It's over! See ya! Burn in hell! See ya! It's over! Here I come! You're not giving up now!
Hã? Ah, tá. Apareceu a profissão.
Are you?
No, I refuse to let it end like this.
That's what I want to hear! Raise your sword! Your big sword! Run you through! Slice! Talon sword! Here I come! It's over! You're mine! I want it! You're fit! See ya! Talon sword! Touch can!
I'll cover you.
Talon sword! Take this! Touch can! You're fit! I'll run you through! You're mine! Head coming! Talon sword! Touch can! Slice! Take this! Talon sword!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here I go. Go! Back into the fray!
You're finished.
I'm on it! Hey, good job! Talon sword! Burn in hell! Touch cannon!
Let me help.
I'll just play down! This! See ya! Talon sword! Touch cannon! Here I go! Here comes the big one! See ya! You're mine! Try harder!
Where you go?
Take it!
Healing art.
You're finished! See ya! Talon sword! Touch cannon! Here I come! I'll run you through! Dig it! Talon sword! Come on!
I'll pick you up.
Okay, here I go.
It's over! Dig it!
I'm only getting started.
Here I come! See ya!
No, it can't end here.
Fall back! Talon! Touch cannon! I'll run you through! Talon sword! Touch cannon! I'm on it! Head coming! Talon sword! Touch cannon!
Here's a healing art.
How's this?
First aid.
Head coming! Talon sword! Touch!
I can feel the medicine working.
How's this? See ya! Talon sword! Touch
I'll
cannon!
bring you back from death and let the marksman handle
How's
this.
this? See ya!
Resuscitation.
Talon sword! Touch cannon!
Here's a healing art. First aid. I never miss.
See ya! Talon sword! Touch
Action?
Mega ray.
Can't move.
Help it! Touch cannon!
Helps it. Mega ray.
I'm on it!
Pontos fracos.
Slice! Talon sword! Touch! Cannon!
Gemini Alpha. Helps it.
Oh, just pipe down!
Hey. Yellow.
closer now. The exit will take us straight into Cislodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
We defeated Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danans in Cislodia. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Good question. The Danans vastly outnumber the Renans. Yet we rarely take up arms, because we know that when it comes to firepower, we don't stand a chance. Even if you succeed in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? Levigus would still hover over us, the Renan motherland behind it. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all in spite of their technical advantage has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Shion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the Lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
So this is Cislodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We still got a ways to go. Also, the Zugals here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Shion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
You're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. And you don't see her homesick for Levigus at all, do you?
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that. Give her the support she needs. You two are going to be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice.
Yep. Now, come on.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but...
Rinwell, don't go too far ahead. You never know where Zugals might be lurking.
Oh, we'll be fine. We've been able to handle them up until now.
Still, better that you hang back a bit.
No way. I'm the one who asked you to come here in the first place, remember?
Yeah, but if we lose you, we won't know where to go. Besides, it's old guys like me who should be sticking their necks out first.
But...
We need you in order to get in contact with the Resistance in Cislodia. So stick close until we find them, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Now you've got me wondering, How'd you make it to Calaglia in the first place? I find it hard to imagine you didn't run into Zoogles along the way.
Are you good at hiding or something?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really good at staying out of sight.
Wow. Still, you had to have been pretty lucky to have made it the whole way unscathed.
Lucky indeed.
The Zoogles here are a lot different from what we're used to back in Calaglia.
It's because this realm is so cold. I imagine they had to be adapted to fit the climate.
Meaning if we hit them with fire arts, it should be extra effective against them.
Would you like to warm up some?
Aren't there people in there?
You should let yourself unwind when you get the chance.
I guess there's no arguing with that.
Hey.
Hey!
Oh?
Whoa!
O livro foi acessório para você usar no Nest saído. Eu por funcionalidade ser um acessório e ativar nossas habilidades diferentes. Você poderá transferir essas habilidades para um acessório diferente. Então, criar acessório. Guerreiro de Ultra Velho. Tem uma cidade aqui no centro. Tem uma coragem. Pode aprimorar depois. Aqui. Ó, uma paralaxipa de nível 3 aumenta de 3 o nível. Vou aumentar aqui. E com essa teste
Right.
é decente, eu acho. Não é coisa normalmente que eu já vi, mas não parece prático. Talvez eu volte se encontrar mais minério. Enquanto isso, sugiro que eu procurar essa arte. Obrigado por comentar, se não vou te decepcionar. Você me deixa mexer. Tá focando, deixa eu ver. Vamos frio aqui, vamos sentar alguma coisa pra se aquecer. Cuidado, eu tô com tanto frio. Por assim que ele deve entrar.
Just great.
All right.
Nice.
Que a invenção se cozinha muito melhor do que eu imaginava.
Right.
É mesmo, só obrigado. Muitas vezes
Right.
que é que você disse que não é bom lugar agora no Brasil. Eu não estou satisfeito. Chego como você lá fora, como se você insiste. Depois a gente fizeram as mais três para ficar satisfeito. virou a receita de sopa de legumes.
Happy now, Shion?
Yeah, I'd say so.
She better be after all she ate.
I'll take you all on! Take it!
Steering plane!
Charge it off like that! Don't let them form a pack! Win!
Mega ray!
Win!
There! Mega
It's over! Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here I go! I never miss!
This one's all right! Not today!
Here's the healing art!
Talent Storm! Take it! Demon Fang!
Steering plane!
Here I come! It's over!
Mega ray!
You're mine! You're finished!
All stocked up!
You're mine! It's over! Here I come!
Mega ray!
It's over!
By the power of water!
What's this thing? I think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
Alright, but I'll decide how spicy it is.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Let me help!
Here I come!
First aid!
I owe you one.
You're surrounded! Just stay calm! You're mine!
One more!
Everything! Take this! You're mine!
By the power of water!
This is it! 16!
Use your second gun.
No excuses! This is up to us! One final push!
Right.
Give them all!
These little ones are hardly worth our time. It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Is it really that big of a difference?
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so...
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Seems like it. So if I sneeze, I guess that it's a sign that it's getting chilly.
They say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with a cold, too. That's all the more reason you need to be careful with.
Huh? Phew!
Was that also a sneeze?
I just bit my tongue, that's all.
No. It sounded a lot different from mine. But I could swear it was still...
It wasn't a sneeze, okay? Ka-choop!
Guess we both need to be careful out here in the cold.
Is it hard leaving Calabria behind?
No. Actually, it's kind of a relief to be away from there.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because it was getting to the point where every man, woman, and child would come up and talk to me like they knew me. I could barely find a moment to breathe, let alone relax.
Well, what you did was kind of a big deal, you know. You overthrew a Renin lord and burst open the gates of fire.
Yeah, but that was only because I had the blazing sword with me. We wouldn't have made it to Balset without you and the Crimson Crows, ever.
Well, maybe so. But you were still the one who took him out in the end. It's only natural for people to look up to those who protect them. You're a hero to those people.
I never asked to be one. I never asked to take the place of a lord in people's minds. I don't want it.
You're a strange one, Alvin. That's for sure. If that's how you really feel, then hold on to that. Listen to those thoughts when you feel lost and don't know what to do. If you can do that, you won't lose sight of who you are, or what the right path to take is.
The right path to take, huh? Houses in a place like this? People really live all the way out here?
The whole area is just little villages. This one's Messiah 224.
Wait, I hear something. Sounds like people arguing.
Bureau agents. The Snake Eyes must be here. We should sneak past them. That was my original plan, since you all stick out so much.
Why? In case one of your people tattles on us?
It's the Renans who are making us do it.
Oh yeah? Like this Renan who you need to save your people's skin?
Oh, that's rich coming from the Bright Eyes whose people are the reason we're in this mess in the
That's
first
enough.
place. But she started it!
3 centuries of resentment is too much to lay at a single person's feet. Same goes for you, Shio. You can't ignore the past when speaking of the present. Now, what's going on in that village?
If I were to guess, someone tipped off the Snake Eyes and they're here to make an arrest.
You'd better not be about to suggest we get involved. I'm here for the Lord's head, and nothing more.
That go for you too, Alphen? Why did you come?
Why? To liberate this realm's slaves, of course.
Are you still a slave?
Me? No.
Then tell me what it means to live unshackled. I'll tell you what it means. It means living on your own terms, being your own master, thinking and making decisions for yourself, and being prepared to accept the consequences. Understand?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. So prove it to me.
Shion.
Don't start with me. I'm not going, and that's that.
I understand. Just wait here with Rinwell till we get back, okay?
You're going in without the sword?
Looks to be that way. This is my choice, after all.
Your choice? Listen to yourself. That sword's useless to me without someone to use it. You go dying on me out there and you'll put our whole mission in jeopardy.
But I need us all to make it safely to Cisloden.
Too many sacrifices have already been made. We came here to put a stop to any more.
You sacrificed something too, huh?
Hide somewhere until it's over. You hear me?
Damn those Reddits. I hate seeing Darren suffering.
Silence, embedded. Anyone who fails to cooperate will be arrested and tried as a traitor to the realm.
Damn it. Some rat must have sold us out again.
You there! You want me to haul you up on suspicion of civil disobedience?
But I didn't.
What? Leave him alone! An embedded dares defy the orders of his lordship? Know your place, slave!
We can't use the blazing sword this close to the villages. They could get hurt. But there are too many agents. Zephyr?
Law. Is that you?
What's going on? Aren't we supposed to be fighting them?
You're alive.
What are you doing here? The realm of Cislonia doesn't tolerate civil dissidents like you.
Law.
I hereby detain you in the name of his lordship! Zephyr? What the hell? Zephyr!
Here they come!
Damn it! Here I come! I'm going in! Engaging! You picked the wrong fight! I owe you one! You're mine! It's over! Away! Demon Fang! Demon
Zephyr! Are you trying to get caught?
I'm sure that can be arranged. Not if I can help it. Fire in the hole! Engage! Talent storm! Take it!
You picked the wrong fight! What's going on, Zephyr? Why won't you fight him?
Is that soldier someone you know? Don't hurt him.
What are you...
Please. It won't work, you know. Never change, do you? You've always done it dance so many balls on your face!
Zephyr!
I got it handled.
He just...
He's my son. So now you remember me. Nerve of you. I'm gonna wipe that damn look off your face once and for all! What in hell?
Enemy reinforcements. Use the sword.
I can't. The villagers will get caught in the blast. We need to fall
Oh,
back.
for crying out loud.
Zephyr!
Go. Leave without me.
You can't...
I'm not leaving without him.
Alvin, there's no time.
But what about the resistance? Everyone's counting on you!
Forgive me.
We've waited all night, but nobody's shown up.
No sign of Zephyr or an enemy pursuit. So, what's the plan now?
You really need to ask? We go rescue Zephyr.
If he's under arrest, they'll have taken him to Cisloden, the capital city. Assuming he's still alive, that is.
I can't believe Zephyr never told us he had a son. I wonder if the rest of the Crimson Crows knew about it.
And to find him in that village of all places. Some coincidence, huh?
Those fireworks you pulled out of your hat back there. They were astral arts, weren't they?
Shion, what the hell are you
Except
doing?
I've never heard of a Danon who can cast astral arts. Are you a Renan?
Like hell I am!
No, of course not. Renan's eyes light up when they use astral arts. And when you used an art, your eyes definitely didn't. So I guess that means you can't be a so-called bright eyes after all.
Sorry.
You're right. Those were astral arts I used. Same as the ones wielded by the Renans. A long time ago, my family, my people, were once known as mages.
A Danon mage? Up until now, I'd only ever heard of them in stories and rumors. Though now I've seen one with my own eyes, I suppose I'll have to believe it.
We've been in hiding for a long, long time. Even before the Renans first attacked. That's why no one knew about us.
Even before the Renans?
Yeah. My ancestors were persecuted and targeted for their gifts.
But it was by the fellow Danons.
They lived hidden away all these centuries, keeping their existence secret even from the Resistance. My mom and dad drilled it into me that I was never, under any circumstances, supposed to let anyone find out about us.
If that's the case, then why did you use your powers back there?
I don't know. One second I saw Zephyr about to be killed, and the next I was...
Danon Astral Arts. If the Renans knew such a threat existed, there'd be hell to pay.
Hey!
What? You think I'm gonna go to the Lords with this information? I'm a traitor and an outcast at this point. Or did you forget? What amazes me is how anyone could have that kind of power and yet keep it hidden all this time. Didn't you ever want to use it to help your people?
Don't talk like you know the first thing about me, Brennan!
That's enough. Zephyr wouldn't want this.
Listen, all I care about is taking out the Lords, okay? Which is no doubt what her people want too. Using her powers to help do it only makes sense.
Makes sense for who? Us? Besides, Zephyr comes first. Can't just abandon him.
It's fine.
Huh?
You're going to save Zephyr, right? If so, you're going to need my powers to do it. I don't want anyone else to die.
Are you sure? Then let's get back to the village. We need to find out what happened.
What's wrong?
Nothing, just... I'm surprised how dark out it is.
Why wouldn't it be? It's still night after all.
No, that's what's weird. A lot of time's passed since we arrived in Sisodia. You'd figure the sun would have come up by now.
Oh, right. It's not like this back in Calaglia, is it? To be honest, I completely forgot. Basically, it's always night in this realm.
Huh?
It's been that way forever. It never gets any brighter outside, even in the morning.
So it's always dark all day long?
But how? How is that even possible? Did the Renans cause this?
Of course they did. It's complicated to explain, though. It'd be easier to just get to Sisloden so you can see what's going on for yourself.
I'll take your word for it. But right now, finding Zephyr comes first.
Então, gente, fizemos as coisas, fizemos a saída do grupo, liberamos as vegetais, Guru vai dar uma olhada pro seu mapa, olhar a encenação.
I wonder how Zephyr's doing. If that law guy is his son, it shouldn't be rough with him.
I want to believe that. But those two didn't look like they're exactly on good terms. Actually, now I'm curious. Can Dan's enlist in the Snake Eyes too?
Definitely. They're useful for surveillance here. Doesn't win you many friends on either side, though.
So why is Zephyr's kid working for the Renans then?
Então é isso, gente. Eu vou salvar o jogo aqui. Eu não sei o que ele vai fazer. Eu vou uns 4 horinhas de jogo só. E foram 2 horinhas de live hoje. Eu vou dormir cedo. Então vamos aqui de novo. Na verdade, antes de novo jogo, eu queria mostrar uma coisinha quando eu já tava aqui. Eu vou de novo aqui o Dev Kit. Eu vou reiniciar o Dev Kit. Eu vou usar o jogo agora. Eu queria mostrar nova coisa que eu tenho no Xbox, que vai dar pra se divertir um pouquinho. Que daí, o jogador que não sabe, é o modo que serve pra gente jogar. portaram esses dias o Shenmue pro Xbox. Eu queria mostrar aqui o episódio, achei bem da hora isso. Eu fiz um testezinho bem básico, mas acho que eu vou gravar um vídeo pro YouTube ou fazer uma live testando. Acho mais provável o vídeo. Eu só tô com um pendrivezinho pequeno que eles não vi quase nada, porque só o e-mail. Eu tenho que esperar que uma executar. Bastante, na verdade. Vou separar algumas coisinhas. Como foi? E aqui, ó, Shenmue. Aqui, essa caixinha aqui é o... Acho que eu tenho tudo errado, não sei se... E aqui, isso foi um teste que eu fiz pequeno mesmo, peguei o jogo mais pequeno que eu tinha, que era o... Meu Deus, não dava as coisas na minha cabeça. Mas era o arquivo mais pequeno que tinha. Então... demora um pouquinho pra executar, que eu não sei se deu erro ou não. Será que é abrir? Ok, isso aqui, default. Eu acho muito da hora, porque que essa versão do GoldenEye é uma versão bem melhor que a que saiu pro Xbox One e o Series X por causa da textura. A textura padrão do 64, que é a que tá rodando no Xbox One, e essa aqui é do remaster. Você vê a textura dos personagens jogando são outros. E da hora que realmente parece bastante com o Preciosa, que é a diferença da pistola. Uma coisa de exploração. Options, controls. Vamos fazer aqui rapidinho a primeira missão. Eu acho isso muito bom pra jogar jogos 360 que não tem na retro. Ou jogos tanto que saíram de circulação de vender. Por exemplo, um dos jogos que não vendem mais é o Forza Horizon 1, que é um jogo que eu acho maravilhoso. Ou até jogos que nunca saíram na retro, como Forza Horizon 2, que é uma versão muito diferente cada jogo. Aí dá pra você querer jogar. Eu não tenho certeza como que Forza vai estar portando aqui no Shane do Xbox, é uma versão bem inicial. Eu só que eles têm mesmo o GoldenEye, que é um dos jogos mais leves do Sony. Mais fácil, só para poder passar rapidinho. Tem uma coisa que eu nem preciso fazer. Eu fiz errado. Peguei um pouquinho. Eu não sei se ele está totalmente remodelado, porque é uma beta, eu acho, do jogo, mas se eu não me engano, o jogo estava realmente 100% feito. Olha a diferença do gameplay. Agora você vai ficar alternando aqui pelo RB. Você vê a diferença que fizeram. Parte, o pessoal da Shane, do Xbox, é o Homem-Aranha 4, que foi um jogo tie-in que fizeram. Já no filme do Homem-Aranha que vai sair, né? estavam desenvolvendo mecânica, essas coisas que se reutilizam nos jogos passados. E o jogo ele... Vou explicar. O jogo ele foi cancelado quando deu toda a discussão do filme do Homem-Aranha 4 e cancelaram ele. E uma coisa bem da hora é que tem muita inspiração no... Você vê que tipo HUD, essas coisas lembram bastante Prototype. Então é isso, foram as 2 horinhas de live. Pra aqui que vai mandar raiva, vamos dar pra fazer uma pilha. Mas é isso, gente. É isso, amanhã a gente vai jogar mais um pouco do Tales of Arise. Já começou. Deslogando minha live aqui pra mandar raid. Uma coisa que me incomoda do Firebot. Você pode fazer os comandos, mas não pode enviar raid. Tem que esperar a barrinha acabar mesmo. Aqui a gente pode já. Eu tenho que entrar com o navegador, esperar um tempo. E aí